most insane content drop for Dead Rails has just happened, and this update is like nothing we've ever had before. Featuring a massive new prison complex, a brand new Goliath boss, 3 new classes including the President, and a bunch of new weapons, including a blunderbuss, which looks absolutely incredible. If you end up enjoying the video and want to keep up to date with all the latest Dead Rails updates, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 300k by the end of the year, so that'd be awesome if you could help. Otherwise, let's get straight into the video. So first of all, let's just take a look at the update log. First, we have a brand new rejoin system. So this allows you to actually be able to join servers even mid-game with a server ID system. You can also set your server public so anybody can join. One of the biggest things is probably going to be the new special location, Stillwater Prison. It has a new faction that occupies it, former prisoners and guards that are mysteriously immune to the zombie plague, and they believe they were chosen for a higher purpose, yada yada yada, lore. They have swords and crossbows. That's insane. There's also a new mini-boss, the Goliath, a large armored zombie that uses a cannon-like gun. It freaking looks ridiculous. And if you defeat him, you get Excalibur, which is going to be like a massive sword-looking thing. I hope that we can find this. We also have 3 new classes, that being the Hunter, President, and Demolitionist. We'll take a peek at those here in a second. We also have some new items here, the Bear Trap, the Landmine, and the Gunpowder Barrel. Also, we have a bunch of new weapons here, the Crossbow, Elephant Rifle, Blunderbuss, and of course, Excalibur. There's a new turret system, the Ballista, which effectively fires ballista bolts. It's just a giant crossbow that's mounted, basically. And explosions now set off other explosives. So things like the Gunpowder Barrel, I'm sure, are going to be affected by like dynamite zombies and things like that. Also, a handful of bugs have been fixed. So if you want to see those are up on screen right now. Let's take a look at this update. So first of all, we do have the join button right here. Of course, you can see where you can input a code. We'll actually figure that out later. But of course, one of the bigger things that a lot of you guys are going to want to see are going to be the new classes here. So first, we have the Hunter. This guy looks pretty decent. He's got a little white Ushanka type thing. You spawn with a crossbow and bear traps, but wild wolves will be werewolves. So I wonder how this will work in a multiplayer game. Will every single wolf be a werewolf if this guy's in the lobby? I assume so. We'll definitely try out the crossbow later in some of these classes too. We have the Demolitionist, who looks... He's looking pretty sick, dude. Sadly, it doesn't look like he spawns with the mining helmet. It looks like he spawns with a broken one, but I hope it actually does work. You spawn with 4 landmines, a gunpowder barrel, and you're immune to explosive damage. Oh, that's sick. So yeah, of course, you spawn with those things there. And of course, President, which, I mean, he's looking pretty fly. I'm gonna be honest. You spawn with a powerful soldier on your death, but enemies can see you 2 times as far. I don't quite get what that means, though. We'll have to try this out later, I think, because I'm very confused by this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pick out the Hunter class because I do want to try out the brand new crossbow, as well as find that brand new location. I am unbelievably hyped for this here. So we have the sawed off, of course. We have some arrows, which those look really cool. You can see we have a slightly new inventory system because we actually have like arrows now. I'll take these bear traps. And of course, the crossbow, which just looks so sick. There's no way. Now, we can also try out some of the other weapons here too. That being the blunderbuss, which takes shotgun ammo, and the elephant gun, which takes rifle ammo. We also have some of these landmines here too. I'll go ahead and pick those up and try those out. And of course, we have the ballista, which we can set up on our train. It just occurred to me too that with this class, all wolves are going to be werewolves, so that's going to be fun to deal with. But let's go ahead and we'll set up the ballista right here. This just, you can, so basically you just mount it. Okay. So how do these barrels work here? I assume you can just use like the lighter right here. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me throw that. We're getting away from that thing. So we actually have the chance to see landmines inside of the general store as well now. So that's unique. Blunderbuss is over here too. How much does the blunderbuss cost? Only 50 bucks? Okay, we'll have to see how powerful it is because it took what, shotgun ammo? So I would assume it's going to be a shotgun then of some sort. It is a shotgun. I'm also going to set up these landmines along the back. I hope that I can't activate them because I would be very upset if I accidentally set one of these off. I got to be careful too because the explosion itself, I've stepped in a bear trap. So you can step in the bear traps too. So I assume that means you can activate the landmines. Okay, that is a thought to think about. By the way, for anybody who's going to be curious about how I spawn with all of the stuff at the spawn, it's just a content creator thing. So if you're wondering why it's not there in your game, that is going to be why. Well, dude, let's go try out some of this stuff. Oh God, am I excited. I haven't seen any enemies. I haven't seen any houses. Oh, there's our first one. Okay. Well, this thing kind of sucks. A headshot with the crossbow does like nothing. Okay, yeah, point blank, it's doing like nothing too. That's weird. Something is off there. No! I activated a landmine. Okay, I'm going to put all the traps and mines and stuff on the side because I just don't want to accidentally bump into these things while I'm just trying to get in and out of the train. Yep, I see the prison. I see it. I'm going to let it go until morning just so that way we have as much time as possible to actually loot and learn everything about it. But dude, this place looks incredible. Oh my God. We've got all these different jail cells here with all kinds of loot inside. It looks like there's Excalibur right there, right in the middle. It looks like we have like an officer's desk or something upstairs where there's a blunderbuss. Death row. Oh, dude, this has got to be where Goliath is. You know, I know that there wouldn't be much point in having base building in Dead Rails because of the fact that the whole goal is to keep moving with your train. But if there was some aspect of base building, you can't tell me that this isn't like the coolest location for something like that. Very excited to check all this out in the morning. Oh, here we go. We've got one here. So the elephant rifle, that one just died for no reason. Okay. These guys are armored like crazy, bro. Ow. Those arrows hurt. They're all armored, so I can't really gauge actually how much damage it does other than the fact that the elephant rifle at least one-shots them to the leg up close. The crossbow, as we kind of figured earlier, is pretty ineffective. This does like nothing to these guys. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna put that away now. Back to the elephant gun. Stillwater Prison. There it is. Can I one-shot them with the blunderbuss to the leg? Yeah, of course I can. Oh, even with armor. It's just shredding through their armor. Bro, no way. Okay. I'm sorry I judged you. There's so many dudes coming out of here, bro. We have a crossbow inside of one of the prisons here, and this is in death row, by the way. I don't know if it's gonna have any kind of different loot compared to the normal location. I thought, well, oh yeah, this is where the blunderbuss was. I'll take the extra snake oils, though, and the extra shotgun ammo. That's always good. We have this here. Oh, that takes a while to take out. Oh, this might be what activates the... Yep. Yes, it is. I was just about to say this might be what activates the boss fight. Shoots. Okay. That guy's got a lot of health. I'm scared about how much damage this cannon's gonna do to me. What if I hit him with the train? What if I get him? Oh god, this guy's fast too. Okay, we're gonna get away from this guy real fast because he's getting too close. If you're lucky enough to find a Tesla lab before you actually fight this guy, you'd probably be able to shred him really fast with the electrocutioner. We got him stuck. I'm out of rifle ammo. There we go. I found a way to cheese him. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Come on. Yeah, we got him. Corpse fuel invaluable. I wonder what he sells for. And he peed himself. Give me that sword, bro. Give me that sword. And this thing is cool. It's got that really, really fast swing speed that the other melees do. It's got a pretty big charged attack. I'm going to hope that this is actually a good melee, man, because so many of the other melees in the game are absolute trash. I'm completely out of elephant rifle ammo. I need to test this. I need to test this on a werewolf. I need to know that this can like one-shot them or something. At least the blunderbuss, I hope it does. That seemed to be the only way that I was doing any damage to that boss. All right, well, let's get the heck out of here and move on to the next location. I need to try out this big, beautiful sword here. I also want to know what it sells for too, and I want to know what the boss's body sells for as well. Whoa! I heard the landmine go off, that's for sure. Oh my god, he's still coming though. Now's the time. Now's the time to test the ballista. Yoink! Bro, what? Dude is not giving up. Bro, this update is so wacky. Oh my god, I love it. All right, we got more enemies here. Yoink! Of course, it's a one-shot to the zombies too. Yoink! That one just didn't go anywhere. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. We're learning something new here. So Excalibur has a chance. It seems like a 50% chance to... There's no way. That's so sick. Yeah, it seems like it's about a 50% chance to actually shock whoever you're fighting. I hear a dynamite zombie. I'm going to try out the crossbow again. It doesn't look like it does anything worthwhile. Now, damage-wise, I can't even see what this does because it just... it just hits him with electricity. There you go. It just about one-shots them with a charged attack, but, I mean, it doesn't matter if you just gotta swing it. Like... I wonder if they're gonna switch that to... It has to be, like, a charged attack to have that chance, because this feels a bit OP, but I don't mind it, man. I want to try fighting, like, Nikola Tesla or something with this. At least a werewolf. God, it's ridiculous, and I love it. This thing's incredible. I wonder if he sells at the sheriff's office or here. I assume probably here. Only $100. I mean, I'll take it. It's 100 more than I would have had otherwise. Oh, a unicorn. Oh, and the bear traps got me. Now I'm stuck. I'm completely stuck. Okay. I think I just found a bug that has completely locked my ability to move. Never mind, a snake oil fixed it. Okay. The bear traps do seem a little bit buggy at the moment, so I will say just be careful with those if you're going to put them on your train or use them in, like, any aspect. Here's some more of the werewolves. Come here, werewolves. I got a little something for you. Boom! That one didn't go flying. Okay, the elephant rifle didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it was going to. Let's try the blunderbuss. This guy's got about 65% HP, and that one shots him to the head. The blunderbuss might be the new meta. I gotta fight Nikola Tesla with this, man. I have to. What the... Okay, well, I finally see the full effects of this class. That's for sure. I legitimately have 1 HP right now. Yeah, the elephant rifle's really not doing all that much more. Maybe double damage than the normal rifle. Whoa, one of them hit the landmine. Okay, I've got to heal up for a while. Well, hi there, guys. I'm gonna just, yeah, all right, you're done. Hello? Are you good, bro? He is not good. All right, we're gonna do this in kind of a weird way, but I'm gonna make it work though. Okay, the reload time on the crossbow thing right here is kind of insane. But we gotta wait for Nikola Tesla to spawn. I want to test out all the weapons if we can and get a little bit of a gauge of like what kind of damage that this does. There we go. Now he's spawning. First of all, you guys got to get out of here. Come on. That does like no damage. What about this thing? He's stepping on the landmines. Hold on. Excalibur time. Oh, well, we found him. Yeah, my inventory is stuck inside of the train. There is literally no way for me to get that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that they do damage. That's true. They do. Well, let's go ahead and test out some of these other classes. So we've been using the hunter class this whole time. We kind of established that the crossbow is not particularly that good. Unfortunately, I was really hoping that it would do a bit more damage, but I mean, hey, it's better than no gun. So do with that what you will, I guess. I really want to try out the president class though. I'm really curious what they mean by spawns a powerful soldier on your death. So are they like encouraging you to die and then be revived? I don't understand the concept here, but shoot, man, let's give it a try. I think they were going for kind of an Abe Lincoln vibe, but Abe Lincoln didn't have this kind of beard though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So it doesn't look like you spawn with a crate as president. What happens if I just reset? Okay, so it does spawn a soldier on death here. I hate to do it. I'll waste the Robux though just to kind of test this out because I have no other way to test this out otherwise. So yeah, it just spawns a soldier. What about if you die again? Oh, this is interesting. So you could just create a small army of soldiers and just keep having somebody revive you. I mean, it's a simple concept, but it just seems weird. Like, I don't quite get the point of this class. What I wish it would do is allow you to put, like, the soldiers into your sack. So that way you can like have your own army that can kind of follow you around, or that it would make soldiers kind of be drawn to you maybe, or like you can click on them or something and they'll follow you around. I think that would be a much better use case than whatever this is personally. And lastly, we have the demolitionist here for 75 bonds, gunpowder barrel, shovel, and landmines. All right, so we have my normal stuff that I spawn with, but we also have all these landmines here. And then we have the gunpowder barrel. Now, the kind of annoying part about this is the fact that you need seemingly a torch to light it. Though you might be able to light it with the fire inside of this. You can. But then what? Do you just like throw it? And then that does something? I mean, I guess that works. Let's go test these out on something. I'm also kind of surprised that you don't at least spawn with a dynamite, because I feel like dynamite has a bit more of a practical use than these giant barrels. No blunderbuss at spawn, but that is cool though that you can find them at general stores, because if you get like a lucky spawn and you have them, I mean, the blunderbuss seems like it just shreds. I like it. We'll just have to test it out on some zombies. I'm sure it'll be an instant kill. I've never actually tried out dynamite on zombies before by itself, so I'm locking you in there, bro. Oh God. Oh God, it's not going to kill him, is it? It's not going to kill him, is it? He's going to be too far away. Yes! Get the heck out of here! I mean, yeah, I guess it's useful. Maybe you can like wedge it into like here. Yeah, that's pretty much effectively what you could use it for. Wedge it into a doorway, maybe like at the castle or something, to block any of the werewolves from getting out, and then just go yoink. What if I put a landmine near it too? Because it's supposed to set off nearby explosives. Okay. It did not set off this. I don't know. Demolitionist is another one. I just feel like it's a little bit of a letdown compared to what I was hoping. I was hoping for like a torch, like 5 pieces of dynamite or something. That's what I would have hoped for from a demolition class. But I don't know. I just feel like this class isn't as optimized as I'd personally like it. And of course, the last class, which we were actually using for the entire time, going to be the hunter. I don't hate this class. I don't remember what it cost. I think it was also 75 bonds. But I mean, I guess you spawn with a crossbow, not super useful. The bear traps are a decent thing, but again, I'm not sure that it's really the most useful thing, at least with just 2. If you get like maybe 4, I'd say that would be better. Though I feel like if there's a guy on your team playing Packmaster, that would make him quite upset. But it's a great way to get some extra money. I mean, werewolves are 20 bucks a pop, so long as you're able to kill them decently fast. I mean, hey, sure. Otherwise, that is effectively the update. It is actually so cool. It's definitely, I think, probably the one of, if not at least the biggest like single content update that we've gotten. The new guns are absolutely incredible. Sadly, I don't think we can actually buy any of them at the spawn done? Let me take a look here. Sadly, no. I love the join button thing here. This is just such a decent little quality of life thing. Generally, the update's just incredible. The 3 classes, a little bit questionable on use case, but the rest of the update on par. I love it. Let me know what you guys think of this update in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts on all of this. And of course, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a single Dead Rails update. Big shout out to the channel members up on screen as well. You guys are absolutely incredible. And it just makes me making videos like this as often as I do just that much easier. With all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day and peace.